Good morning, Levi Wilson here, and welcome to a fun match of Momir. So let's begin. No mulligans, I shall keep. Let's get this on the road. I'm playing against. Who is this? I'm playing against What is this? Oobsy Dotsy Ghost. Something like that. Let's always yield to their Momir activation. Or was that mine? No, it's theirs. Oh yeah, I need to F6 their turn. Alright, let's go ahead and play Mountain, and I'll pass turn. Alright, so he played a forest. That's interesting. That's the first lane they play, because normally you want to hold off and you want to play mountains or swamps first. Just because there's a lot of creatures out there with forest walk and island walk. So, who knows? I also noticed that this person was like double queuing. I saw that they're playing in another draft, or not a draft, another Momer game. We'll see if they take a long time playing. So he didn't play anything turn 2. I'm on the draw. I want to play something on turn 2. Let's go ahead and get rid of... That's okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of an island. Let's see what I get for casting cost 2. I have a Ruined Ghost. 1/1. White. Exile target land you control, then return it under its battlefield you control. So that's horrible. Well, yeah, how can I use that? Not sure. Because I exile it and it comes back into play untapped. I'm not going to have any lands that produce multiple mana, so not going to really help me out here. He still didn't play anything. I'm not going to play anything either. And by the way, for those who don't know what Momir is, this is the avatar. Your starting life starts with additional 4, so notice we're both at 24. X, discard a card, put a token into the battlefield that's a copy of a creature card with converted mana cost X, chosen at random. So I love this game. This is a great thing about MTGO, where you can do things like this. Any random creature ever printed that's on MTGO, which maybe no, I'm pretty sure we have all creatures. I'll have to look into that. But this is pretty hard to do in Paper Magic. And then also know activate this ability only one time, or activate this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery, so during your main phases, and only once each turn. So the once each turn is important. Yeah, I'm not going to play a 3-drop because I played a 2. I will attack. I'll get a little damage in. Yeah, alright, go. Got my 1 point of damage in. Alright, so Mountain. He's got Forest, Swamp, Mountain. He's going for a 4-drop. What are you getting? And he has a Celestial Crusader. It's a 2/2 for 2 and white. Flash, split end, or split second. Flying, other white creatures you get +1/+1. So the flying is pretty important. And it also blocks my 1/1, unfortunately. I'm going to wait to do a 5-drop. I'm not going to do anything on turn 4. Just the power level for 5 is much more than a 4, although 4 is pretty strong. I want to start doing 5, 6, 7, and I think I'll be able to get to 8. We can figure that out. So he's going to start beating me up a little bit with this 2-drop, but I'm okay with that. And he didn't attack, which is very interesting. I'm not sure. And he didn't play anything either, which is just waiting. So I'm okay with that. And we'll get rid of an island. So I was like, what? I got another one of those? How could that be? Alright, this is kind of cool. So Marrow Wavebreakers gains flying until end of turn when you untap it. So, that's not bad. I'm probably never gonna play that ability though, oh, you know what? This guy's a 2/2. He's a 2. Other white creatures get. I didn't realize it was other white creatures get it. I was thinking it was just his. I was like, how did that guy get bigger? He got bigger, and I will trade your flyer, which can chump block in the future. So I am perfectly okay with that trade. Plus, that was my 2-drop for his 4-drop. So I won that match. I won that trade. So now he gets an Aether Ethereal Usher. It's a 2/3. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. So that's pretty cool. It has transmute, so it doesn't really apply in this format, but it's kind of a weak 6-drop. That's what happens in Momir, though. It's all about luck and then playing out your creature value. I mean, this format's really all about combat and knowing. So let's get a good training for combat of knowing when to attack, when not to attack. So Abysmal Horror, not horror, but horror. Flying, it's a 2/2 and enters the battlefield. Target player discards 2 cards. Wow, that is awesome. Stuff like that wins Momir games. Just because they have to get rid of lands, because then it puts them really 2 turns behind. That's a double time walk. And I will also attack with my 3/3. My Mara Wave Breakers. Wave Breakers getting in there, getting him down to 20. If he attacks, I will not block, obviously. Saga, great set. It'd be kind of weird if he didn't attack because he didn't block last turn, so there's an interesting non-attack. Alright, let's go for a 7-drop. What is he waiting for? And I always mess up pronouncing this. Borborygmos. There we go. Borborygmos, the original one. So it's a 6/7 trample. Whenever Borborygmos deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, and it's trample. That's pretty darn good. I'm getting some awesome creatures this game. And Oopsie Doozy, Oopsie Datsy Ghost is like, man, I'm not lucking out at all. We're gonna get in there. Yeah, Borborygmos is great. Not easily pronouncing his name, but as a creature, it's really good. Borborygmos. So he's at 15. I'm at 24. Yeah, having him discard 2 lands, that's a killer. What is he going for? 8 here. 6, 7, 8. What are you getting, sir? Alright, the Maelstrom Djinn. Djinn is a 5/6. When his turn faced up, so if it wasn't turn faced up, put 2 time counters on it. Alright, so that was a more fun. Future Sight, I believe. So he's in a 5/6 flyer. Yeah. So what's thinking about this attack here? Well, what I'm going to do first is see what creature I get before I decide if I'm going to Alpha Strike or just go with Borborygmos. 8 is good. Oh, let's discard a Forest. And I have the Chromium. It's a 7/7 flyer. Rampage 2. Beginning of your upkeep. Sacrifice unless you pay. Wish I played that island now, huh? Well. Attack here. He had double block. 7 damage. Kill mine. And I could just kill the Djinn. Okay, remember, target creature can't be blocked this turn, so that could potentially win him the game if I don't kill that. What if I swing with all of these? Would he jump block like here and here? No, that's flying. Could jump block here and I get 8, and then I would do a whole bunch of counters on my guy. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control whenever it deals combat damage. So it's only 1 +1/+1 counter. So it could be a 3/3. Is 7, so he gets big too. He has 0 cards in his hand also, so yeah, I am definitely okay trading. Alright, let's see what you got, sir. And I only have 25 minutes in this match too, so I set that kinda low. Alright, so he could double block here. I'll trade the Djinn for Borborygmos, and he gets in 5 points of damage. Interesting. He's going with just killing that, getting in a +1/+1 counters on all of them, which will make him bigger next turn, which will make it a 7/8. So harder to kill, but he'll probably have another creature. to block if need be, because keep in mind I'm going to have to sack this guy. Oh, no, no, he's not blocking there. He's double blocking. Yep. Let's rearrange this, make that priority so I kill that one. Get 5 damage in with the trade. So like I said, I'm okay with that. He has 0 cards. I have 2. And I got 5 points of damage in. Puts him down to 10. I'm still at 24. So I'm feeling okay with this game. Ironically, like I said, I wish I played my island. That would have been much better. Whoa, whoa. 7/7 flying. Can he pay it? He cannot pay it. Wait, black, red, green. Dang it, he can pay it. What are the chances of that? Oh man, that's really funny actually. Huh. Well, alright, alright. I'll put him down 3 lands each turn. Or each upkeep, but yeah, that's still a big flyer. I got Chromium and he got I don't even know how to pronounce this. Vevitus Asmati. Cancel, I can't pay it. Do I play the island or the forest? No, I should probably play the island earlier on, just in case to use his ability. I should have thought about what 9 drops we have out there to go with. Spirit of the Night. Not bad. Flying, trample, haste, protection from black. Nice, that is black. Does it have vigilance? Has first strike as long as it's attacking. That's interesting. So I can get in 6 and 6 next turn. Can you kill me? I'm at 24 now, so excellent. I could get in 8 or to 9. No, we'll just get in 6 this time. It is pro black, flying. Flying, right? Yeah. Yeah, pro black is great. Alright, what is he gonna do? So, yep, he has to pay it. Or does he? He could go with, choose a second and go for like a 9 drop. Because he's got 2, 6, 8. So, no, he could sack it and go for an 8 drop that could potentially take care of all my creatures. Yeah, because by just leaving that and going for a 6 drop, that's not, he's going to lose because I'm going to win with this if he doesn't get an answer. So I'd rather go, what are some answers? There are some 8 drops that can like blow up all creatures. I don't know if there's a 9 drop. I haven't memorized all those 9 drops and it's waiting on me. I am sorry. Yep, alright, he made the right decision, I believe. And he played a land though. Yep, that was, he accidentally played a land. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. That's, you do that out of habit. It's like, oh, a land,